We'll start the OBS recording.
Let me change up my uniforms real quick.
I'm not gonna lie, I probably won't talk. Alright, well, good luck to both coaches. Are we good to remove them from the thing now?
Yep, that's good.
Wait one second. Just pick your unis and I'll see them and I'll pick vice versa. Sorry.
You can see them, right?
Yeah, I
Those
got you.
black uniforms looked amazing from the Sharks.
Oh,
It's a
these?
day game, though. It really probably won't fit too much.
Yeah. I do like the light blue combos. Those look good as well.
I'm ready when you are.
Well, side note, very disappointing loss out of Marietta today.
Yes.
Yeah, just got beat by Nebraska by 17.
Expected a lot more
Could have
from
had
them.
two Bluegrass Athletic Conference teams beat them this year.
Are we good to kick y'all out?
Yeah, you're good.
Kicked in.
All right. Yeah,
All
just
right,
send
peace
them to
out.
the
All right.
audience.
I'll be back for a halftime update.
Okay.
Welcome everyone to the ESPN presentation of Virginia State and Daytona Beach for this Week 2 matchup. We're hoping for a very close game here. We just had both the coaches on for an interview. They're both hoping for the same thing, so hopefully we have a very good game today.
Looks like we got in-game commentators too, so I'll turn that game volume a little bit down in the stream.
Yeah. I would like to add this is a very beautiful stadium.
This is the first time I've seen their stadium and their field, and it looks fantastic. Kicks away, a little hard to see, but
They're going to be wearing the blackout uniforms, and it looks like the Rams. I think that's what they are. They're the Rams. They'll be
Yes.
wearing
Yes.
their black, red on reds, black, red, and red.
I love this.
First play from scrimmage.
Obsessed with it.
And it looks like it's going to be a jet, and there he goes. About 4.
Okay.
Good little start.
Demetrius Williamson had one carry for -3 yards last week.
Oh my god. Looks like that's probably their backup, if I had to guess.
Demetrius
Yeah, I
Williams,
would
that's their star wide receiver.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like they're going to be going 5 wide here, very early.
Very interesting tactic.
Playclock's running, and there's going to be snaps. And he tried to take off, and he gets sacked.
Lots of 3.
He had circle right across the middle there. Looks like the quarterback is head topping the dude who just sacked him. Interesting tactics.
Beautiful chrome helmets from Virginia State as well.
Oh, I love them. They're awesome.
Wide receivers are way out, and he's going to try to run again, and he's down.
Just sacked him.
Wow. An amazing.
I'm not even going to try to pronounce his name.
And they're going to have to punt very early here.
And we're starting to see that. We're seeing that Daytona Beach against Georgia where they couldn't
And
really
it's
get anything going.
a short punt, and this is going to be a good return. Down to about the 49-yard line.
Yep. Okay.
Seeing that Daytona Beach from the Georgia game, just not any protection so far. They need to really get that together if they want any chance of this game.
Mm-hmm.
Why am I hearing an ESPN alert?
That is on my end. Apologies.
It fits the narrative at the moment.
Just have random ESPN notifications going off in the back.
And it is a risky RPO, and he's going to get first down.
He's going to get the first down.
Great moves by Jarvis. Oh wait, that's not Jarvis. Wait, that's the quarterback.
Is, Xavier Jarvis, I believe is his name.
Only 27 yards passing for Daytona Beach quarterback last game.
27% completion percentage. Yeah, that's not what you want to see.
It was like we're in match defensive
And
formation.
on the football, and runs into his offensive lineman for a gain of 3. Impact player of the game today, wide receiver Jim Bond, senior.
I know we're going to be making some James Bond jokes at some point in this game.
Looks like we're in
lots of 007
cover 6
references. And another RPO.
It's kind of blown up. breaks one
We're
tackle.
seeing
But
this.
blowing up.
We're seeing
Third
the
and six.
same offensive scheme as
This
Atlanta so
is
far.
four down territory, definitely, with the lack of kicker strength we have in this conference.
Indeed.
That's what coach was just explaining too. They really gotta and a throw
It
and
is incomplete. Knocked away.
broken
Good
up,
defense.
broken up,
Risky throw there.
Risky throw.
and it's gonna be a
Throwing to a
52-yarder for the lead here.
I believe
We
they
saw
can
one
make it.
get hit last week or last game.
And
He has the leg. Whether or not
it's
he can
up,
get it is a question. And it is
and it is
not even
It is
big.
close.
wide right.
Never
Tyler
even a
Bass has
question.
entered the stadium.
Ian
An
Wells just hooked to that one.
horrendous kick. Ian Wells just not starting off great.
Not a good start for Virginia State.
Absolutely not.
They're gonna have great field position at the 35.
Hey,
Let's see if
you
they
know,
can convert on
a
this
team
drive.
like Virginia State that has not had that much success on offense, that really hurts leaving that drive with no points.
That's really something their coach tried to really say to us
Mm-hmm.
about their offense, but they just can't. They can't get it done here on their first drive.
First pass from Tyler Olson's complete. What a 5-yard gain.
Fun fact: Mr. Olson, the quarterback, formerly has played for the Atlanta Braves.
Is he in
That's
any
his brother
relation
Mark.
to Mark Olson?
That's his brother Mark.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
Getting a little confused there.
Shout out to Fact Sports, by the way.
We love facts.
They're actually the sponsor of this game today.
Yes, we need
Not officially, but
not an official sponsor, but we're trying to work on that.
ESPN Primetime, presented by Fact Sports. They are a very big sponsor, unofficially, of course.
As far as we know.
Of course, as far as we know.
know.
As far as we. I love how people just like take all of his stuff seriously for no reason.
I know. And sometimes I even see it and I'm like, oh man, I just got facts.
And nothing on that run by Spencer Strickland. He is stopped for nothing.
At all. Nothing at all. And it looks like we'll have a scoreless first quarter here as we get closer to the end of the first quarter.
Unless Daytona Beach can pull off a 54-yard touchdown, you may be correct.
Taking some time to pick the play.
That is going to drain a little bit off of this clock.
Yeah. They'll get one more play guaranteed with where the play clock is at.
Only about 3 seconds off of the clock.
I gotta turn the light on in my room, bro. This feels.
Looks like you might have triangle up in here at the running
And
back.
across the middle, and he holds on to it. After a very hard hit, he's very lucky he held on to that one.
And fun fact, Virginia State's kicker Ian Wells has a brother on Daytona Beach who's also a kicker named Ian Wells.
Very huge coincidence.
Very big coincidence. It's almost like
Entire teams are the
yeah,
same.
it's almost like every team has the same player names.
That couldn't be.
No, that could never be.
Daytona Beach is 2 for 2 on passing today. That is very interesting.
Interesting.
Only
but
12
they have
yards
not-
though.
Haven't really. That was their longest pass. Was 12 yards, I believe.
Right
Or
here.
maybe that was 12 total yards passing. I don't know.
33 from the 47. It would be very good if they got this.
Looks like they're going to have 6 people in the box here on defense.
Looks like it is a 3-3,
One
a
safety
3-3
back.
defensive look here, and
Man,
that's
oh,
gonna be
man.
absolutely blown up.
Man,
Virginia State saw that immediately.
Virginia State
Man,
had one
you
safety
should know
back.
better than him. That's there.
Virginia State had one safety back. A guy like me, I personally would be throwing up a bomb because you know someone's going to be open there.
And the punt is
Very good.
pretty deep. It's gonna land on about the
Punt. Let's see
8-yard
where it
line,
goes, and it
and
just barely goes in the end zone.
Aw.
out of the backfield, out of the end zone for a touchback.
And Virginia State gets
Let's see what
another
Virginia
offensive
State can do
possession.
here on their second offensive drive.
Not a lot of success on the first drive, as we saw. Had to punt football away. Wrong toss and
And he makes a
good maneuvers.
Almost, if one more step and he was gone.
Greg Horrid for about 7.
You love to see it.
One man in the backfield, 3 wide receivers. Gonna be another run, and he is
Right
gonna
up the
get
middle,
that
that's a
first down. Greg Horde, 3 attempts, 14 yards on the ground.
This is
We
what
talked to Virginia State's coach earlier. He didn't watch much film from the Daytona Georgia game, but that probably could have helped him here.
Yep, maybe.
And up the middle again, Greg Horde is gonna get a good gain again.
He got another first
12,
down.
12-yard gain for Greg Horde. He's just plowing through the D line. And another run again. He's going to get about 4 there.
Do you
Hurry
dare
up,
start run
offense.
committee here on defense?
How else are you going to be able to stop Greg Horde on this? You really can't at this point. And he's going to get taken down the backfield.
10-yard sack.
That might be their first sack of the season.
Joshua Townsend from the junior from Connecticut takes him down.
It was a Joshua Townsend for
Atlanta, they're
Atlanta.
probably, yeah, have 16
Probably
alternate
related.
universes.
Yeah.
QB Jarvis is going to have to toss this one up pretty far. And it's
Hey,
tossed
oh,
in.
man, I thought that was intercepted.
It was a dime, but the wide receiver could not hold on to the football.
Man,
Tough
if that
break
linebacker
for
puts
Daytona.
if that linebacker puts his hands up, that's an interception all day.
The
And,
third
that
Oh,
the
and not
that
a
third
sack
good
punt of
here on
this
second
half, and that is
down.
a bad
Not a good
punt.
punt. He's gonna go get it. And
He's
not
going to
really-
get it
not really
and
getting anything.
risking a fumble and a big hit there.
That sack on second down was, in fact, Daytona Beach's first sack of the season.
Oh, interesting. Well, when you see the O line they had to go up against last week and that strong built Georgia O line, it's just
Yeah.
very hard to get around. Unless
Another
you-
single back look from Daytona here. They just ran this play, and he's going to get around the
Oh!
corner
He beats
for a
the-
first
he
down
beats
and
the
more.
man.
He's going to
Breaks
keep
the
going.
tackle.
What
All
a
the way
play.
down. 47. What a play by Spencer Strickland.
What a play.
The QBs are the running backs are having a day right now. Passing attack for both teams is not quite working at the moment.
And this is exactly what Daytona Beach needs to do, and same goes for Virginia State. They need to just keep running the ball and grinding down this defense. So that
Starting to
later
play
on
some
they can open it up.
football. And in the flats,
Oh, he
he
makes a man
somehow
miss.
makes it going.
And it's a first
Down. 13-yard gain for
I don't really think he made a miss. I
McLaughlin.
think it was just a missed tackle.
very,
Maybe
very
2-minute
costful
warning.
mistake.
All right, let's take some time to acknowledge the players of the week for our conference.
And I believe we have a uncovered man on the left side that could
man.
very well be a touchdown.
It's a big play.
And he's gonna be
wide
open.
And he
And he
didn't
missed
see it.
He missed
He
it.
didn't see him.
Daytona could be up by
A
7.
wide open man on the left. That was a touch. I mean, if he just throws
And
it
he
up,
settles
that's a
for 1
touchdown.
yard.
There was not a defender within 30 yards of him.
That is just a
Oh,
unfortunate
wow.
play call there. The read.
Wow.
And that's going to be a pick.
It
Almost a
almost
pick.
intercepted there.
Think where they could have been at this moment. They could have been kicking the PAT right now.
Man, if I'm the Daytona Beach user, then I'm kicking
And
myself.
this formation is usually a run formation. I'm not sure why they are doing this.
I think it might be a run again.
3rd and 9 run would be a very interesting call here.
It means you expect to go for them.
And that's exactly what they're going to do. But
Hold on.
Cut up the middle. He's only going to get 6 yards though.
And he hit a 51-yarder.
51-yard field goal.
He's going to go for it. He's going to attempt it.
He's going to attempt the 51-yard field goal. Virginia State missed a 51-yard field goal earlier in this game.
51-yarder to take the lead with about less than a minute in this football game.
And 12-mile-per-hour wind going dead left.
And
I just call a timeout here. Go for it on 4th
they
down.
may have to call the timeout here. I don't see the kick happening. Yep. Virginia Beach is going to take the timeout.
Virginia State's going to call a timeout here. Okay.
I think that was a
Don't-
really good move. Give up some time on offense to try to get something done in his last 40 seconds.
It does look like Daytona Beach is going to keep the offense out there and go for this one.
Does look like the winds were a concern in that decision on going for it or
I
not.
think no win. They kick the field goal, but I mean 12-mile-per-hour winds. It's
I
not
think
easy.
the read here is the tight end, and they're gonna take another timeout
Daytona
here.
Beach is going to call a timeout this time, and will they kick the field goal now? No, they're going to keep the offense out there.
Looks like they're gonna make a quick play change.
So an interesting couple.
So they want here.
So an interesting little bit.
We
from-
do have the middle of the field is pretty open here. It looks like a 4-2-5 defensive
You got
look.
two safety-
And he has a
he's
man wide open,
and it's caught.
and he
got it.
and they're gonna have about
And they're going to enter the
4.
red zone for the first time this season.
What an amazing stat,
An
actually.
accomplishment. Yeah, Daytona Beach, possibly with their first points of the year.
And the
Although
clock went down by 15 seconds.
clock ran down, accelerated clock. Gotta remember that.
And McLawler is gonna take it down into the 5.
All timeout. Thank you. Okay.
Timeout. So we don't have Raheem Morris back here again.
That could have been very bad if the same exact thing happened in 2 straight games.
Especially in our 2 games of the week.
We're in the running formation, which this is usually a run formation. It looks like a jet sweep, and can he get the corner?
He's not going
And
to.
he could. I think he could
Well,
have,
again.
but I think that was a poor decision by the wide receiver.
I go for a pass here. Yeah, definitely go for a pass here just to try to save clock.
I think if the middle's open, you go for a slant here for an easy touchdown.
And if you
Does look-
run, you risk potentially getting tackled before the goal line.
Looks like we do have a man in the middle, and the toss.
And he's almost
Good
sacked.
throwaway.
He threw it
A good
away to
throw
try to
away.
get a field goal attempt here, which is what you should do.
And the field goal team will come on the field.
I think
That's a very weird angle though for a field goal.
I think they could have had at least one more offensive play,
It's not easy. Here we go.
and it's up.
And
and he's
he
gonna doink it
This is, he
home.
dunks it.
Cody Parkey shows up.
And we are gonna go scoreless in the first half of football
Hold on here.
with a QB kneel on the field. They're gonna take this into
Okay.
half, and a timeout has been called.
Called by Virginia State, I believe.
Virginia.
Yes, Virginia
I believe
Yeah.
that was called by Date. Okay, no, they're
And
going
now they have
three wide formation here, and one more play, and it's up, and that might be picked.
intercepted.
This could be a touchdown,
Are they gonna have a run back? Oh no!
and
immediately.
gets tackled.
So first quarter, or not first quarter, first half. Interesting.
Just nothing happening on offense for any team right now.
Yeah, nothing going.
defense as expected.
And
Daytona
looks like
Beach
we're gonna
had the
skip
chance to go up by 3, but
We're
he
gonna
doinks
skip
it off
halftime
the left
and go
upright.
Straight into the game.
And this may be a bad kick here.
No, it's in the end zone, but
I'm gonna shank it to the right.
looked a lot worse than it could have been.
Another negative stat. That is Daytona Beach's first interception or defensive turnover of the year.
Interesting.
Single back formation once again for Virginia State.
This looks like a run.
You would be
Yep.
correct here. You're gonna get about 2.
And a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays. But sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well. But if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're
Stadium's getting a little bit loud here in Daytona.
Yep. And another run. No.
No,
And
it was a RPO.
He misses the open RPO.
I believe that was the tight end's mistake, if I'm not incorrect.
Tight end never looked for the ball.
I don't think he was expecting it that quickly. And nothing open, but he's just going to top off a prayer.
Oh,
Crap.
it's intercepted.
Daytona
Oh,
Beach with the turnover, and they might take it to the 33.
Second interception of the game.
Bad mistake. I think a throwaway was your best bet there.
And I don't think my score prediction of 31-14 is going to be correct here.
This is going to be a very low-scoring game. I think it's going to be about
They might not even cover the spread here.
Yeah, they might not.
No, I don't think that's a possibility right now.
We might have a 3-0 final.
Very defensive.
Rutgers
The play
versus
clock is
Iowa.
running, and they get off with 5 seconds. Across the middle, that's gonna be a big gainer. If he could have
Oh,
escaped that one man, that might as well have been a touchdown.
Almost got around him.
Would have been a very explosive pass play there, but just couldn't escape. That was Scooter Page with the big gain.
Scooter.
looks like it's going to be another run play here.
And to the weak side of the field,
And
I don't know if that was
if
the
he didn't
play
juke, I
there.
think he would have had more yardage. It's much easier to sit here and be like, oh, I don't think he shouldn't have done that. Well, these guys are playing the game because, they're doing it. They don't recognize it at the time. They're just kind of doing stuff out of instinct.
And kind of a hospital ball.
Yep, sending up prayers to heaven out here.
Somehow comes down with the football.
See what we do. See what they do here.
5 wide look. He looking around. He has X kind of open in the middle of the field. And another punt here, remaining 0 all.
Well, if you like defensive games, then
And that punt is going to land in the end zone.
Yep, in the end zone, that'll be a touchback.
Virginia State definitely look like a defensive team this year so far.
Iowa-esque.
Looking like their strong suit. And
oh,
what a play!
Good pass.
What a
We
pass
still
there.
got 3 minutes left in the third quarter.
Oh my
I believe that was a
gosh.
10-yard gain.
It's just the slowest game I've ever watched.
And that's a blitz, it looks like, and he's going to get nothing. A very good blitz by Daytona. I'm not sure if that was
the best week 2 game so far.
I'm not sure if that was a blitz or just a broken offensive line. And it's going to be a fake jet up the middle, and he's going to get about 6 here.
Okay.
I mean, just looking at, the conference standings right now, I think, the West Division is much stronger than the East Division, but they're both pretty equal.
And a good pass, and he's going to go.
Oh.
All the way down to the 33-yard line. We may see our first points of the game on this drive.
Looks like Daytona tried the blitz there.
Knock on wood.
Looks like we're about to see an audible from VSU here.
This is still a
and
50-yard field goal.
A play-action play, and he's wide open.
He might go,
he may score.
And he's in.
Touchdown! Virginia State Rams put the first points on the board.
Is that Virginia State's first touchdown of the season?
It might be.
It might be, actually.
Because they scored 6 in the first game. Were those 2 field goals, or was that a touchdown?
It is the first touchdown of the season.
That's the first touchdown of the season for them?
Yes, they had 2 field goals in the first game.
So
wow.
Okay, thank you.
Of the season for Virginia State. Thank you.
We're going to have to see a very good drive to combat with the long touchdown pass from Virginia State. Is Daytona Beach capable of tying this ball game again? Or are we just going to continue to see this disappointing offensive plays? And it's tossed, and it's going to be I believe through the hands of a Virginia State defender.
Yeah, that should have been intercepted.
Yeah, just through the hands of the VSU defender there.
And
that could have changed this football game.
I mean, honestly, you'd think about it. That could be ball game if that is intercepted.
Yeah.
From the running success of VSU right now, I think they could have chewed up a lot of clock.
Yeah, could have eaten up probably 2 minutes into the fourth quarter.
And that is going to be a good pass across the middle.
Nice, okay.
Very good pass.
Good pass.
Great job by the offense. Listen, the
Stay
defense
tuned after the game as we will be interviewing the winning coach of this football game.
those guys that are looking
So
at the
just
quarterback, they're not
please
trying
stay tuned to that.
all the time. Make
So you'll be able to watch that happen in real time.
first downs, get those big chunks.
Across and bad throw.
Overthrown.
The quarterback there just trying to go to his primary target, and he's not on the same page.
Pretty even game, yardage wise. As we see the game summary. Daytona
I
Beach.
believe the
Daytona Beach.
go ahead.
4 extra minutes in time possession, but not really translating into anything on the field.
I believe this young quarterback is just having the nerves right now. He's got to get his head into this game to even have a chance right now. That's a good run.
Ooh.
Can he get the first? No, he cannot.
If he could have broken off that, he had at least 20 yards there.
Both
I'd run the ball here.
both running backs with exactly 7 attempts and exactly 39 yards of rushing today.
Okay, he's out in goal line set.
He's going to be in goal line. I believe this might be a QB sneaker, a tush push.
Tush push.
And
He didn't get it.
whoa!
In short.
I think he got that. Dean's territory. What do we say about that play?
It looks like he may have got to it actually. It's just you don't know when the knee was down.
I don't believe we are getting a booth review from New York, so the play will stand,
Here we go again.
and they're going to let the third quarter go.
Or the end of the third quarter, sorry.
This very well could be the football game here.
The league officials will definitely have to take a look at that once the game comes to a conclusion.
We are not, our conference is not that does not have that much money to have our own officials, so we are piggybacking off the other conferences.
What conference do we have right now? The Sun Belt?
Yes.
Probably
Sunbelts?
Sunbelt.
Yes, but the line judge is an SEC official, so he's always wrong.
And he's going to get that easy, so he's going to go up
We got
to the
Big 12 refs
40.
in this game.
Why did it show at the bottom Clearwater's... What? Why is it showing a score at the bottom?
Because this game took place at the same time, so the game doesn't know that the game is already final. Well, it does. It shows what the score was at that point in time.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah,
That's
it's a
actually
little
pretty cool.
feature.
We have a man pressed on the left side. I think he should be
we got
watching
2 men
for that.
pressed.
And they're rushing, so I would throw this football now.
He's
And he
wide
does!
open!
Daytona is going to score their first points of the
Touchdown.
year.
Touchdown, Daytona Beach Sharks. For the first points of the program's history
Javion Foreman.
happening at their home field. He had multiple receivers open with the blitz on the play.
Why would you blitz there is the real question. I know you're expecting a run, which is what they've been really doing all day, but like
Run commit.
Poor
just threw it right
execution.
over the top.
Poor defensive execution for VSU right now.
okay. What do you do here for VSU now? You're on what, the 18-yard line, I think. Is it the 16?
I don't think we're in panic mode right now.
I think you keep doing what you're doing. You got 5. You almost got 5. You got a
You
little
got
over
5
5
minutes, 3 timeouts.
3 timeouts.
3 timeouts, including the 2-minute warning.
Just keep doing what you're doing. You pretty much got 4 timeouts here.
And he had a man up the middle.
Wide open. No, you got a flag.
And I think we may have a
Pass
holding.
That's
Illegal
touching.
touching.
Interesting.
And he accepts the penalty.
So it's a loss of down. So it's 2nd and 10 now.
Oh wait, I thought it was okay. It was on the offense. Interesting. I've never seen that.
He probably went out of bounds
When
and came back
the receiver
in.
runs out of
Yeah,
bounds and comes back in.
Yep. And he's gonna not get hit.
Gain
Get
of
about
3.
3. Passing game has really been all on Daytona Beach with Olsen, 129 yards, 10 of 15 in a 1 score. Surprised he got that ball off. That was a really good throw.
Got a receiver on the left with nobody but the safety on him, it looks like.
Yeah, and
That linebacker dropped back into coverage. And he's going to get sacked. Fumble!
Fumble!
Strip
It's on the
sack.
ball. It's in the end
Picked up, and
zone.
that might be a
It's
safety.
in the end zone. He can't
It'll be a
get out.
safety.
It's a safety.
Daytona
Daytona
Beach takes the lead.
What a horrible play that happened. That is
Just chaos.
atrocious.
At that point, I just throw it away.
I think we saw the ending of this football game right there. That might be it. Unless a
Not
horrible.
100% over, considering Daytona Beach has not had the greatest offensive scheme today. But
Mhm. I don't
know,
think we see a pass again.
I don't see.
I don't.
Yeah, I don't think we do either. I think it's certainly run for the rest of this game for Daytona Beach, just trying to kill this clock. But still, remember, a field goal beats you. So.
And a
There
good
is a
run
good
up the
run.
middle for Spencer Strickland.
2nd and 1. Yes, good play by Virginia State, not burning those timeouts just yet. Still
They have
too much
4.
time.
They basically have 4. They have the 2 minute. They got the 2 minute, and they have 3 timeouts left. They just got to get this ball with good position.
That's a first down. They're still in good shape though. They just have to get a stop.
They need a fumble here or something. Need to strip it away
Yep.
because they're just going to be running down their throats right now. It's just nothing is stopping the running game in Spencer Strickland's good performance here without 48 yards running, and
There goes
he gets a
Strickland.
speed boost.
We don't know where that speed boost came from.
Spencer Strickland with the supercharger on him goes for about 15.
Had some wheels there. He had some wheels on the bottom of his cleats.
He's using what are those? What are those shoes called with the wheels on them?
Heelys.
Wheelies or something?
Heelys.
Heelys, yeah. And he's got 60 yards on the ground. He averages about 6 yards a carry.
Now see, if you can get a stop here, then that really
And
puts this game back to
the
Virginia
middle of
State.
the field, okay, the middle of the field was looking good for
Virginia
Daytona,
State is
but
really off on their defense.
another run here.
And it's a run.
He's going to get about
Virginia State was all
2.
sorts of messed up. And burning a timeout there
Timeout.
is
And they
certainly a
burning a
choice.
timeout.
Why would you do that? You got the 2-minute
You
warning
got the
coming up.
2-minute warning in literally 9 seconds.
It would have been
They need
that play.
They need a hold and run commit here heavy. They need to send the entire and
They
a good
do.
stop.
Good job. 4th and 6.
If they can stop the field goal, they have a very good chance of winning this football game.
Just from taking to the 2-minute warning.
Even if they don't stop the field goal, that still makes it 12-7. I mean, Virginia State's still 100% in this game with a touchdown.
They are winning this game 100%.
They just wasted a timeout though, which is really an issue.
Yeah.
I think and this might be drained.
And
it's good.
Wow, nice.
And
definitely
interesting game at best.
Definitely probably what we should have expected. I don't think it's what we expected, but what probably we should have expected from two defensive teams.
Virginia State needs a legacy drive to even have a chance.
It's now or never for Virginia State. They gotta get going.
It's desperation time on this drive. You really can't.
They need a money drive here to get back in this game.
You can run the ball as long as you do hurry up.
They need perfection right now. That's all that they need. And he might get sacked again.
And he gets the pass off, but very close.
Joshua Townsend has been making a very good impact in this football game.
I mean, just making him uncomfortable back there.
And
almost intercepted, but he secure caught it, so now they gotta go. You don't need to burn a timeout. You just gotta hurry up.
I'm expecting a run play here. I think they should. No.
Not a run play.
And they throw it. That might be a pick. The game's over. That might be the game. Oh my.
Oh wow. I wouldn't use a timeout. I wouldn't use a timeout on first down here.
And he was panicked in the pocket and could not get the ball to a good receiver.
You know they're going to be running out the clock here. And, I mean, if you had kept that timeout from before, you're still completely in this game, but now it's up to question now.
I believe that might have just ended this football game. And the holding penalty.
Holding penalty will set up back.
It'll be holding 1st and 19 at the 34 with an accepted penalty here.
I would honestly decline this penalty.
I think you decline this one. Give yourself a chance.
I think you
down the clock stop.
And they accepted it.
He accepted it.
Interesting. If you decline that makes it 2nd down, and you didn't have to burn the timeout there.
I would like to note that Czar, the cornerback from Atlanta, is leading FBS in interceptions. with 2.
Interesting.
And there he goes.
There goes Strickland in the open.
Strickland's going to get about 10 back from the
You
penalty.
can't call a timeout. You just have to hope that whatever they do doesn't
They
take
don't
up
get a
that
first
much
down
time.
here. Oh,
And
crap.
a first down
Oh, this
here.
one might
I don't
be
like
over,
the
boys.
defensive
This
look
one
here.
might be over.
I don't like
A
the
first
defensive
down
look
here. The game.
I don't like the
Hypothetically.
defensive look
Looks
here.
like it's going to be a toss to the left side.
They're going to need a
Off
strip
left side.
fumble here. And he broke
And
loose.
He breaks the
All right.
tackle.
Wow.
Yep, good job. Good, nice
Good.
call.
Again, a field goal. They're still in it with a field goal here. It'd be
It's
15-7.
but then Virginia State would have to travel the field, score a touchdown,
And-
and a 2-point conversion.
And go for 2 with no timeouts left.
With no timeouts. This is a now
We've seen
or
it happen
never
before,
stop.
but it's gonna be
Oh
difficult.
my god.
And
Do they get to
No.
the outside? No, they don't. It'll come down to this field goal.
This field
This
goal
field
may
goal put a lot
turn
of
the
pressure on
football
him
game.
to really help him out here.
12 mile per hour winds to his left. As long as he kicks it
This.
straight, should
He may miss this.
Oh.
This might be a block.
Oh, it was almost blocked.
He made
It
it.
is good.
He had the animation.
He had the block, but he went for the wrong direction.
He went towards the kicker instead of the ball.
An 8-point game, no timeouts, 32 seconds
32
left.
seconds
Oh
left.
man.
And he's going to take the kick
return that
back.
kick. You
He
can't
cannot return that kick.
Money
That is
yard
a-
line.
With how
9
hard
seconds
Virginia
left.
State kicks in this
That
game,
just
you can't
cost him
return that
3 valuable seconds off of this clock.
I would do
I mean,
some
what are
sort of
they
blitz
doing?
on the defensive line here.
They're looking for a toss-up
They're
miracle
leaving,
here.
They're leaving the left side of the sideline open. I'd honestly
And
try
the toss, that might be a pick again.
Ooh, risky play.
Oh, you gotta do a lot pass there, try to get over the defender.
Noah Collins Jr. there in coverage.
I don't think he had a chance anyway. That throw was just...
I mean,
He
double
threw it
coverage.
up into double coverage.
Could have threw a bullet to the left side and had a first down, but he had to hurry.
I would like a corner route by number 80 on the left side.
Yep, get out of bounds. That's what you gotta do.
And he does, but he throws
ran a
it.
quarter route, but he didn't throw to it. Now it's third down.
The receivers got taken down heavily.
Third
Let's see
and
what
10 with
happens here.
20 seconds left. You just need to have all
You
go
need
on
a
the
first
playbook
down
right
here.
now.
You need a first down here. Put your pass protections on, do an all go route.
You just need to have everybody going straight right now. And he's an open man on the
He
right.
got a man wide open.
Throws it. Oh my god.
It's caught. He's gone.
It's caught.
He's
He
gone.
doesn't
That was got over two.
He's gone.
Touchdown.
Here we
Virginia
go.
State.
Oh my
Here's
gosh.
Here's the game right here.
Oh
Point
my
conversion
gosh.
to tie the game
Now a
with
two-point
11
conversion to send this
seconds.
game to overtime.
Oh my
What
goodness.
a
I
play.
cannot believe what I'm watching.
What
This is
a
incredible. And this
Oh.
is an ESPN instant classic. This is
Looks
for the
like
game.
we're seeing a blitz
play.
here by the defense.
Let's see. Full
For the
blitz.
football game. Everyone for the football game. Here we are.
Hot route.
He
And it's
missed it.
miscommunication. It's miscommunication, and that's gonna do it.
They need the onside kick to even be in this, but
I mean,
this game is over.
depending on if they know the onside kick glitch, I mean, they could get this back.
A good
here.
throw there. A good throw there, and we're in the first overtime right now.
Oh man,
Here they go.
and that is not a good kick at all.
Out of
That was
bounds.
not a good kick.
And
at
Daytona
all.
Beach has
Daytona Beach is going to pull off the upset. Wow.
a 10.5-point upset. The biggest upset in Bluegrass Athletic Conference history. And this one's over, folks. With this kneel, it's
Ball
over.
game.
And the clock is out.
And the fans are on the field. They are now rushing the field.
Not literally, but in our imagination, the fans are on.
Yep, in the
Our minds,
imagination.
in our hearts, they are on the.
Jaden Bowley.
Hey,
Two
Virginia
interceptions.
State's coach wants in. Virginia State's coach wants in the chat.
You can
Let's
have-
get him in here. Coach, what went wrong in that
Let him
football
in.
game?
Let him in first.
I mean, man, what didn't go wrong? You know,
What was
That's
going through your
been
mind on that 2-point conversion at the end of the game there? What went wrong?
I guess our wide receivers and tight ends never ran a scissor route before together. I guess we had to work that at practice. You know, guys wide open, Try to hit him with the pressure coming.
Pressure was really coming. That probably impacted that throw there.
Yeah, tough one. You hate to see it. Our guys play their hearts out though.
If we could go ahead and get the
Daytona
where's the
Beach
head coach for Daytona Beach? Because I know he's ecstatic right now.
Yeah, we got to get Coach Nick in the game in this call. Somebody wants to try to get him in.
You guys
Also,
want to
just
that
a little
timeout
side
before the
comment.
2-minute?
I heard y'all mention the field earlier at the very beginning of the game. When I went to recreate the team for him, I asked him about that. I was like, I've done it for a team before. I was like, you're the Sharks, you're in Daytona, let's make you a beach field. So when I
Ooh.
designed it, I was like, those are supposed to be the waves coming onto the beach. So
Ooh,
I
that's
have
cool.
I have a statement about that. So you guys know how the stream was showing me on a red uniform.
Yep.
On my screen, I was actually wearing a white uniform.
yeah, it
one
does that
round
on
I put my
online
guy
games.
on. I at the end
All
of
right, we
the
have
one round, I lost
the
him in the same.
game-winning coach Nick from Daytona Beach. He will now be joining us on the
We got
stage.
Coach Nick.
Nick, what a performance by your team in the late fourth quarter, scoring all of your points in the fourth quarter. What was going through your mind in that fourth quarter? How did you convert
You
and win
know,
this football game?
we're down by 1 touchdown. And then, a wide open touchdown. We broke their coverage. They didn't expect it, and we just threw a wide open touchdown. Very next drive, we forced a safety off a fumble, and it all came in together. A little worried on that last touchdown by them, but he threw. That was a wide open 2-point conversion, and he threw it too far.
I think the pressure on that play really affected that pass and the communication between the wide receivers there. Congratulations, coach. You are now 1-1 on this season. What do you expect looking forward on this season?
It's a huge win coming from us. I mean, everybody, all the experts predicted us to lose this game, but we showed them
You were,
that
yep, you
didn't
were a 10.5 point underdog.
doesn't matter here because all that matters is that we beat them, a team that was supposed to come to our house and just walk all over us, and we showed them that they're not just going to do that.
What an amazing performance at the end. Your team really stepped up and took control of the football game at the end.
Yeah, and I got to thank DB there. 2 crucial picks in that fourth quarter saved the game and helped us win it.
Yep.
So I have one question for you. How do you go from a embarrassing shutout against Georgia and only crossing the 50 once to winning your first game? How did you get the offense prepared to do that?
I mean, we just had to forget what happened there. I mean, we saw what went wrong and we adjusted that and we turned that around into what worked. And clearly, we found out what worked today, and we just gotta do the same things in future games.
Coach, how does it feel to be the head coach of this team to winning their first game in program history?
I mean, it feels amazing, First game against Georgia, everybody expected us to lose, but they started doubting our abilities after that performance, and this game right here, just show them that we're ready to compete, and show them that we're not just gonna roll over and let people beat us.
All right. What
Thank you.
what momentum from
Okay.
this game can you take into next week's matchup against Clearwater?
Gonna be a great rivalry game. We're in their stadium though, but this is huge for the program right here. A battle for the state, a battle for some recruits. I mean, this matchup, you want to win every single time, no matter the circumstances are here.
How close are you going to be watching the Clearwater film following their game against Atlanta and their performance?
I'll be watching very closely. They're 0-2, but you can never doubt a team based on just their record. There's always, other things to look at.
Definitely from us being a part of the broadcast of that game, it looks like as they fell behind more, they started panicking and just throwing up stuff. So you gotta kind of just take that into account that they'll start being under pressure really easily.
But they're hosting their first game of the season. We gotta remember that. And they played Florida decently close for a first-year program, so we can't expect them to just play bad. We gotta see what they're made of.
All right.
I do have a question for you, Coach Nick. What is it? What do you think this win? Showing that technically the bottom dogs of the Bluegrass Athletic Conference can upset some of those better teams in the conference. What does that mean towards your program?
It's amazing. Everybody doubting us, doubting our abilities after a blowout loss, but everybody has those games, and the true best teams have those games, and they'll bounce back from it the next week and come out with a win, just like today.
Gotcha.
Just one last question before we do finish off our broadcast. How do you prepare for next week, and what's that process going to be for your team?
We gotta do the same things we did this week, perform better. As we've seen recently in Clearwater, we need to take advantage of their defensive abilities or lack of, and we can't fall behind early, and we gotta just stay in control.
All right, thank you, Coach, for being on.
Yep.
This will be the end of our coverage for Virginia State and Daytona Beach. Thank you for watching. We will see you next week for, I believe, 2 more primetime games that have yet to be announced. They will be announced soon.
Shortly.
I think one will be Daytona Beach and Clearwater, considering it's a conference game.
Oh, it's got to be.
Daytona Beach and Clearwater, and I believe Atlanta versus Miami.
Yeah.
All right.
Atlanta versus Miami is going to be a pretty good game.
That'd be good. We'll
Yeah.
have to check and see which
Yeah.
one will be the game of the week.
Either Atlanta versus Miami or Marietta at number 4, Ole Miss.
Ooh, that'll be a
Miami.
very.
Good game. Yeah.
Fort Stockton, I wouldn't do that one because that's probably gonna.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, I agree.
And I believe that wraps up week 2 for us. By the way, you can
Correct. We need
that was
I'm gonna
it.
go right here.
commissioner to force advance.
Yeah, you can just force advance.
I will force advance the league right after this broadcast is over, and I get this up.
Actually, since there is a humongous amount of graphics that need to be made every week, can we do only a certain games get graphics?
And the rest
Feel like the big games.
Yeah.
Because it's a lot of games.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, you're like almost the entire week behind now.
Any of the big games, or upsets, should get a graphic. Everything else, I don't know. Because once we get the conference v conference, that's going to be easy because everybody's going to be playing each other. So I'll be cut down the graphics. So
Yeah.
All right.
So for right now, I guess if a team upsets somebody, post it, and if somebody in conference games, post it. But other than that, if they lose, no need to do that, I guess.
All right. Well, I'm gonna shut off the recording for our session tonight.
Do we have any more